One day, Miffy came home from school. She went into the kitchen and saw that her mother was busy clearing the table. "Hello, Mother," said Miffy. "Hello, Miffy dear. While you were at school, I had a visit from some friends. We had tea and biscuits, and I showed them the beautiful drawings you made. Now I must wash the dishes and put them all away." "Shall I help you with the dishes?" asked Miffy. "Thank you," said Mother Bunny. "But you must be sure to put everything in its proper place. The forks go with the forks, the spoons with the spoons, and the cups with the cups." Miffy was happy to help. As her mother washed the forks, the spoons and the cups, Miffy dried them carefully. Then she began to put them away. There were 4 forks, and Miffy put them in their proper place. There were 4 spoons, and Miffy put them in their proper place. But there were only 3 cups. 1, 2, 3. "Mother," said Miffy, "there were 4 forks and there were 4 spoons, but there are only 3 cups." "Oh dear," said Mother Bunny. "Now where is that 4th cup?" "It's not in the sink." "I'll go and look for it," said Miffy. Miffy began to search the entire kitchen. The missing cup wasn't on the oven or in the pot. It wasn't in the cupboard. The missing cup didn't seem to be anywhere. "I can't find it anywhere," said Miffy. Said Mother. "Did I leave it on the table?" The 4th cup was not on the table. "But look, Mother," said Miffy. "My drawings are on the table." "Yes," said Mother. "I brought them from your room. You can put them back, but make sure you put them in their proper place." So Miffy took her drawings and went to her room. She put her drawings on the shelf where she kept all of her things. And there it was. The missing cup was on Miffy's shelf. "Mother, Mother!" shouted Miffy. "I found the cup!" "Oh, silly me," said Mother Bunny. "When I went into your room to get your drawings, I had a cup of tea in my hand. I must have put it down on your shelf. Now we have 4 cups again. Thanks to you, Miffy." "1, 2, 3, 4. It was a beautiful day. Miffy thought it would be nice to play with Snuffy. Miffy went out to look for her friend. She called her name. "Snuffy! Snuffy! Where are you?" She looked in front of the house. She looked at the back of the house. She looked behind the tree. But Snuffy was not there. She called her name louder and louder. Snuffy! Snuffy! Where are you? Then suddenly, from behind the hill, she saw something moving. Yes, it was Snuffy. Oh, I'm so glad that you heard me, said Miffy. I thought I couldn't find you, but now you're here and we can play together. Would you like that? Snuffy wagged her tail and flapped her ears. Of course she wanted to play with Miffy. You must be hungry and thirsty, said Miffy. First I will get you something to eat and drink. Miffy went into the house and came back with a bowl of biscuits and a bowl of water, one in each hand. Snuffy was so impatient, she jumped up and down and made Miffy drop the bowl of biscuits. They rolled all over the ground. Now, Snuffy, said Miffy, you must learn to be patient. Now all of your biscuits have spilt onto the floor. No, Snuffy, said Miffy. You mustn't eat biscuits from the ground. Miffy was not really angry with Snuffy, but she wanted her to learn a lesson. Snuffy looked very sad. Don't be sad, Snuffy, said Miffy. There are still some more biscuits in the kitchen. Now, sit quietly and wait while I bring them. No, Snuffy, said Miffy. You must learn to be patient. Now, sit there and wait. Snuffy decided to follow Miffy into the house. No, said Miffy. You must sit and wait here. When Miffy returned with a new bowl of biscuits, Snuffy jumped up again and barked with joy. No, said Miffy. This time you must sit and be patient. Snuffy sat and waited patiently, and then Miffy gave her the new bowl of biscuits to enjoy. After that, Snuffy had a nice drink of water, and she and Miffy played happily together for the rest of the afternoon. It was Miffy's birthday, and her mother had baked a beautiful chocolate cake. She had set the table with party hats and colourful napkins, and had hung the birthday decorations all around their little house. It was already 12 o'clock, and no one had come to the party. Miffy wondered if anyone would come. She looked out of her window, but couldn't see anybody coming. Where is everyone? She asked her mother. We sent invitations to all your friends, Miffy, said her mother. I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just then, the doorbell rang. There was Miffy's friend Aggie. She was carrying a beautifully wrapped present for Miffy. Oh, hello, Aggie, said Miffy. You're the first to arrive. What a lovely-looking present. I wonder what it is. You must wait until everyone is here, Miffy, said Aggie, and then you can open all your presents. Just then, the doorbell rang again. There were all the rest of Miffy's friends. There was Poppy Pig, Grunty, Boris Bear, and Barbara. They were all carrying mysterious presents. Before we open the presents, let's all have some birthday cake and ice cream, said Mother Bunny. They all agreed. Miffy was wondering what was in all those pretty packages. As soon as they had finished the sweets, the cake and the ice cream, Aggie said, "Now you can open my present first." Miffy quickly opened her present. There was a lovely book and also a wooden plank. "This is a beautiful book," said Miffy. "But what is the plank for?" "You'll see, Miffy," said Aggie. Poppy Pig said, "Now you can open the presents from Grunty and me." Miffy was surprised to find 2 more books and 2 more wooden planks. Barbara's present was also a book and 2 planks. "This is really funny," said Miffy. "I can read the books, but what can I do with these planks?" "Well, you'll just have to open the present from me," said Boris Bear, "and then you will see." The present from Boris was only an envelope, but when Miffy opened it, she understood the joke. Inside was a drawing of a bookshelf. "We'll all help you put it together." Soon Miffy had a beautiful bookshelf. All the planks fitted together perfectly. "It's just what I needed," said Miffy happily. "Now I have more space for all my books and toys. Thank you all for the wonderful surprise." Miffy's Auntie Alice was a dancer when she was young. She still loved to dance, and she decided to give dancing lessons to Miffy and her friends. On Saturday morning, Miffy, Winnie, Melanie and Aggie went to Auntie Alice's house on the hill for their dancing lessons. First, of course, Auntie Alice gave them each some of her delicious biscuits and cocoa. Then, dressed in their dancing outfits, they were ready to start. "Dancing looks easy," said Auntie Alice, "but it really is hard work. You must work hard to learn the proper dance steps. First, I will show you what to do." Now, you girls try it together. It was so difficult. But when Auntie Alice played the rhythm on the piano, they finally got it right. Good! Now I'll show you how to twirl round without losing your balance. You will feel sore sometimes, said Auntie Alice. But when you become real dancers, you will feel happy. Every Saturday, up and down and round they went. They jumped and turned and posed, always keeping in time with the piano. It was hard work, but it was great fun. Miffy tried to move and stand gracefully. It made her feel good about herself. She wondered if Boris Bear could be a dancer, and she asked Auntie Alice, "Is dancing only for girls?" "Goodness me," said Auntie Alice. "Dancing is for everyone. Some of the greatest dancers are boys. Dancing gives them strength and good balance." "I should ask Boris and Barbara Bear to join our dancing class," said Miffy. "Yes," said Auntie Alice. "If we have a larger group, you can perform dances for your parents. They will enjoy seeing how good you have become." The girl bunnies all worked very hard. Miffy wondered, would Boris really like to be a dancer? On her next visit to Boris Bear's house, Miffy was surprised to discover that Boris was a dancer. One morning, Miffy received a postcard from her good friend Boris Bear. Boris lived in a wooden house he had built all by himself. It was right in the middle of the forest. The postcard showed a beautiful picture of his house. On the other side, Boris wrote, "Dear Miffy, please come and visit me. I would like you to help me pick blueberries. The forest is full of blueberries at this time of year." Miffy thought that would be a fun thing to do. So she asked Mother Bunny if she could visit Boris and pick some blueberries. "Yes, but you must be very careful. Stay on the forest path so you won't get lost." "Oh, don't worry, Mother. I know the way." Her mother said, "I'll pack a basket of sandwiches so you and Boris can have a nice picnic to go with the blueberries you pick." "Be careful," Miffy's mother said again as she waved goodbye to Miffy. Miffy walked into the forest. She heard birds singing. She smelt lovely flowers. She saw many colourful butterflies flitting this way and that. The forest was full of wonderful things to see, smell, and hear. She looked to the right. She looked to the left. She looked up. She looked all around. Suddenly, she looked straight ahead, and there was Boris's house. Boris came out to greet her. "Hello, Miffy. I'm so happy you could come. There are so many delicious blueberries to pick in the forest." They picked and picked. Soon their baskets were full of fresh, ripe blueberries, and their stomachs were also full of fresh, ripe blueberries, and sandwiches too. They had a wonderful time. Soon it began to get a little dark. "Oh," said Miffy, "it's time for me to go home." "Do you think you can find your way?" asked Boris. He was a little worried that Miffy might get lost. "Don't worry, Boris. I know the way," said Miffy. And she started to walk home with her basket full of blueberries. But it started to get darker and darker. Miffy looked to the left. She looked to the right. But all of the trees looked the same. I'm afraid I am lost after all, said Miffy. No, said Boris. You're not lost. I shall show you the way out. Miffy was pleased to see that Boris had been following her on her way home. He walked with her all the way to the edge of the forest. Here we are, said Boris. There is your little house. Now you can find your way home by yourself. Miffy waved goodbye to Boris, and she thought, I'm so glad to have such a good friend.
Miffy, 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 run! With her friends she's having fun. Snuffy, grunty, Boris Bear, Pop